The following is a fictional fan-made story created by KurapikasJudgementChain, and contains BXB, or GXG ships. Subscribe if you want, and like the video if you like the video. In the NEN users group chat. Guys. Oh woe is me, all of my friends are dead. You're so dramatic. What do you want gone? Everyone come over. What for? Do I really need an excuse to spend time with my friends? After everything we've been through together. Yes. Frowning emoji. All come. Aluka, can I get a teleport from Nanika? Absolutely. I'll come too. Count me in. Sorry gone, but I'm going to decline. Why? Krollo will likely show up, and I'm not in the mood to see him today. I'm not in the mood to see him ever. I'd like to see you again, Kurapika. Krollo, you're not supposed to be in this group chat. Why not? Because you can't use NEN. I added him. You're not supposed to be here either, Hisoka. I have no ill feelings towards Miluki, but why is he in this group chat? He cannot use NEN. Miluki gets a pass for plot convenience. Anyway, I'm going to stay home, you guys have fun without me. I'll keep spamming that picture of me ugly crying until you agree. That won't work on me again. Gon sent a picture. This is manipulative and problematic. Gon sent a picture. Seriously, why do you have that picture on your phone? Gon sent a picture. I'm going offline now. We could just teleport everyone over. Don't you dare. Aluka dared. Kurapika, Lirio, Bisky, Illumi, Miluki and Kaluto were all teleported to the Freecess residence via Nanika. Hello everyone, it's so nice of you all to join me today. I wonder what it's like to have free will. I appreciate you not bringing Krollo over Aluka. Of course we wouldn't. He'll just show up with Hisoka. On cue, the front door swung open, revealing Hisoka and Krollo, who walked into the house without knocking. Hello Cherry Eyes. Must you follow me everywhere, Krollo? I'm not just here for you, I'm here to see my friends. Nobody here is your friend. Enough of this. Gon, why have you forced us over here? I wanna play put a finger down. I would leave, but the writer won't allow me to. Put a finger down, will we be chopping off someone's fingers? No. It's a game. How does this game work? Allow me to explain the rules. Players gather in a circle and hold up 10 fingers each. Everyone takes turns asking questions they think would affect other players. For example, put a finger down if you've ever eaten an entire block of cheese. If you have, you put a finger down. The winner of the game is the last player with fingers up, or the player with the most fingers left up if everyone gets bored and decide to end the game early. What if a player doesn't have 10 fingers? They can use toes. And if they don't have enough toes, they can use a piece of paper. That's very inclusive. I believe I understand. Thank you for the information. This sounds interesting, I'll play. Alright, everyone sit in a circle. Do we have to be in a circle? Can't we use another shape? Another shape. Like a square, or a hexagon. Can we please just start the game? Everyone sat in a trapezoid on the living room floor. Like last time, I'll be keeping track of how many fingers everyone has left up. How many people pause the video to look up what a trapezoid is? Quick side note, this game will reference events in the anime as well as my previous videos. I'll start the game. Put a finger down if you've ever lost the ability to freely use your NEN. I'm already being attacked. And you're taking me down with you. Gon and Krollo each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you slept with Kurapika. Everyone gasped. Krollo. Kurapika. Hisoka. Illumi. Aluka. What's happening? Stop this. Cricket noises. Krollo and Lirio each put a finger down. If you know, you know. I'll go next. Put a finger down if you were born into a cult. Kaluto sweetie, you're meant to ask questions that target other players without sacrificing the number of fingers you have up. Unless it's a last-ditch effort. Or if you're intending to annoy someone. Lirio rolled his eyes. Oh. Well, at least all of the Zoldycks have to put a finger down. You can get a do-over if you want, sis, since it's your first time playing. No, I must live with the consequences of my actions. If I cannot learn to adapt to changes in my environment, then my ignorance will be my demise. It's not that deep, hun. After a short and awkward silence, Illumi, Miluki, Kalua, Aluka and Kaluto each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you've nearly been killed by a chimera ant. What did I do to deserve that? Gon, put a finger down. Miluki, shouldn't you be putting a finger down? Huh. Pedo handcuffed you to a chair, next to a bomb. Reference to a previous video. That wench knocked me unconscious, but she was using me as a hostage, my life was hardly in danger. Fine. Put a finger down if you weren't included in the chimera ant arc. Rude, I was depressed. Kurapika and Krolo each put a finger down. I'll go next. Put a finger down if you have not learned to use Nen. That was uncalled for. Miluki, put a finger down. Aluka, shouldn't you be putting a finger down? We're not sure. Respectfully, what the fluck is Nanika? A bad beach. Nanika's power does involve aura, but Aluka hasn't been taught to use Nen, she was born with it. That does mean we've never really learned to use Nen. We'll put a finger down for good faith. Aluka, put a finger down. I'll go next. Put a finger down if you have blonde hair. Cheap shot. Bisky and Kurapika each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you have black hair. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. Miluki, Illumi, Aluka, Kaluto, Lirio and Krolo each put a finger down. Gon, you should be putting a finger down. Bisky's question doesn't apply to me, my hair isn't entirely black. But there's black in your hair. Gon's hair has a considerable amount of green in it, therefore Bisky's question doesn't apply to him. If Bisky said put a finger down if there's black in your hair, then Gon would have to comply. That was implied. Implications are not legally binding and must be clearly stated in contracts. What are you, a law student now? Besides, Gon totally dyes his hair green. I'm all natural Miluki. I would like to come forward as a witness. As someone who has lived with Gon for several years, I can testify that Gon does not dye his hair. We second that testimony. Bisky, it was your question, you be the judge. Well, Kaluto made a convincing argument. Shall we form a jury? All in favor of Gon putting a finger down, say aye. Nobody but Miluki says aye. Very well, case closed. You seem to be having fun, Miluki. Yeah, now that you mention it, I am having fun. Has anybody noticed that I'm in the lead with all 10 of my fingers up? Put a finger down if you become aroused by the thought of fighting someone who has a strong and unique Nen ability. And Iup. Hisoka, put a finger down. Our turn, put a finger down if you grew up poor. Lirio and Krolo put a finger down. Wow, not cool Aluka. Sorry Mr. Lirio, but you have too many fingers up. And he's still poor. Because I'm not greedy, unlike some people I know. Krolo rolled his eyes. I haven't had a turn yet. Then go now. Put a finger down if you fell in love with the first real friend you made. Gon and Kahlua put a finger down. You had all this time, and that's what you come up with. Quick finger count before round 2. Bisky has 9 fingers up. Gon has 7, Kahlua 8, Aluka 7, Kurapika 8, Lirio 7, Kaluto 8, Illumi 8, Miluki 7, Hisoka 9, and Krolo 5. I'll start round 2. Put a finger down if you're under 6 feet tall. Gon, Kahlua, Aluka, Kaluto, Miluki, Kurapika and Bisky each put a finger down. Nicely done, Krolo. That would have been more impressive if he didn't target appearances. How about you put a finger down if you've ever carelessly charged into a fight because rage clouded your judgment? That's very specific. Gon and Lirio each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you have mommy/daddy issues. Illumi, Miluki, Kahlua, Aluka, Kaluto, Hisoka and Krolo each put a finger down. Really Bisky, I was being nice to you today. Bisky smiled innocently. Put a finger down if you've been single for over a year. Bisky, Aluka, Kaluto, Illumi, Hisoka and Krolo each put a finger down. Good one, Gon. Miluki, shouldn't you be putting a finger down? Mine and Pito's relationship was an elaborate trick on her end, but it was still a relationship. Reference to a previous video. Put a finger down if you lost 50 hours in the trick tower. That was years ago, why are you bringing that up now? Lirio begrudgingly put a finger down. Put a finger down if you developed a fighting technique using yo-yos, only to use it like 2 times. I'd like to see you try that once. Kahlua put a finger down. Put a finger down if you still haven't reached your full potential with your Nen ability. Is that supposed to be targeting me? Of course not. It's targeting you and Lirio. After simultaneously rolling their eyes, Gon and Lirio each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you got punched in the face by a 12-year-old. I let that happen. Hisoka put a finger down. Put a finger down if you like men. Gon, Killua, Kurapika, Lirio, Illumi, Kaluto, Bisky, Hisoka and Crollo each put a finger down. I imagine Aluka to be asexual. Nicely done, sis. I apologize in advance for this one, but put a finger down if you've ever been tortured. Killua, Kaluto, Miluki and Illumi each put a finger down. Put a finger down if your parents are dead. What the fluck, Miluki? Kurapika and Bisky each put a finger down. I apologized in advance. I'm sorry, that was too far. Quick finger count before round 3. Bisky has 5 fingers up. Gon has 3, Killua 3, Aluka 4, Kurapika 5, Lirio 3, Kaluto 2, Illumi 4, Miluki 4, Hisoka 5, and Crollo 2. We should start eliminating players in round 3. Put a finger down if you've ever been a bottom. Aluka. Gon, Killua, Bisky, Kurapika, Lirio, Illumi and Hisoka each put a finger down. I have questions. Questions that you'll never get answers to. You cannot torture the information out of me. Let's all work together to eliminate Hisoka in this round. Let's. Put a finger down if you failed your first hunter's exam. Lirio. Hisoka and Killua each put a finger down. Oops, sorry Killua, I forgot, that was meant to target only Hisoka. Don't apologize Lirio, the point of the game is to eliminate the other players. Sometimes your goals are greater than the strength of your colleagues, and relationships must be sacrificed in order to prosper. Once again, it's not that deep, hun. Anyway, put a finger down if you play with dolls. Rude, aren't we supposed to be working together to eliminate Hisoka? Sorry sis. Aluka and Gon put a finger down. Gon, you play with dolls. Yeah, I play dolls with Aluka. You're 18. Well, excuse me for being a good brother-in-law. Miluki, you should be putting a finger down too. I don't play with dolls. Your action figures are still considered dolls by the family. I see your argument. But I don't play with them. Admit it Miluki, you totally did something freaky to that large doll that stands by your desk. I haven't done anything weird. And how did you know about the life-size action figure? Illumi started whistling a made-up tune while avoiding eye contact. Traitor. Kurapika, use your judgment chain on Miluki to see if he's lying. My boyfriend isn't a tool for you to use whenever you want. True, but he can use me whenever he wants. That's enough out of both of you. What did I do? Miluki, I won't expose your secrets, but you still have dolls, so just put a finger down and let's pretend this conversation never happened. If it'll make everyone move on, then fine. Miluki shamefully put a finger down. Back to targeting Hisoka, put a finger down if you ever lost a limb. Hisoka put a finger down. You have too much confidence for someone with one finger left. Put a finger down if you married the first person you slept with. Gon and Killua each put a finger down and are both now eliminated from the game. Wait, I'm the main character, I'm not supposed to lose this game, let alone be eliminated first. Face it Gon, you're not the main character anymore. We all are. Whatever, I don't want to play this game anymore. Good, because you can't play anymore, you're out. You kind of deserve this Gon, you did force everyone over here. Aluka did that. We were just following the plot. Forget it, we don't have to play this game anymore, you guys can go home if you want. Don't be such a sore loser Gani baby. No, we're not giving up like last time, we're finishing this game. Fine. Gon crossed his arms and began quietly sulking while Killua comforted him. Put a finger down if you've ever been rendered unconscious. Kurapika, Lirio, Hisoka, Illumi, Miluki and Crollo each put a finger down. Put a finger down if you've killed enough people to classify as a serial killer. Aluka, Kaluto, Illumi, Miluki, Hisoka and Crollo each put a finger down. Crollo and Hisoka are now eliminated from the game. You worded it that way so Kurapika wouldn't be affected. You're out now Hisoka, go home. You too Crollo. But I want to see who wins. I'd like to see this out as well, since we've all come so far. They can stay. Thank you Gani baby. Hisoka leaned over to hug Gon, only to be pushed away. Don't touch me. Put a finger down if you've stolen one of my action figures, and never returned it. Kaluto and Illumi put a finger down and are now eliminated from the game. I knew it. You only thought of that now. I didn't need to ask you kill, I already knew you messed with my action figures. Allegedly, you've also messed with your action figures Miluki. Can we please get back to the game? Put a finger down if you have ever been locked up. Kurapika. Aluka and Bisky each put a finger down. Sorry. Wait, Bisky, you were locked up. Yeah, I had a bit of a rebellious teen phase and spent a night in jail a few times. Quick finger count before round 4. Bisky has 3 fingers left up, Kurapika has 3, Aluka 1, Lirio 1, and Miluki 1. Bisky thinking. Put a finger down if you have occasional constipation. Lirio and Miluki each put a finger down and are now eliminated from the game. Way to attack my health, Bisky. Mine too. Kahlua leaned over and whispered something in Aluka's ear. Put a finger down if you've ever had a cosmetic procedure. Kahlua told you to say that, didn't he? Bisky put a finger down. We figured we should get at least one more person before losing the game. Is that considered cheating? It was never stated in the rules that you couldn't share ideas with someone after being eliminated. It's definitely immoral. You don't get a say in what's immoral. Quiet, you two. Put a finger down if you were forced here against your will. Bisky and Kurapika each put a finger down. Well, the game is basically over now. Me and Aluka only have 1 finger left up while Kurapika has 2. No, we're finishing the game even if it kills us all. Aluka, it's your turn. Okay. Put a finger down if you want the game to be over. Aluka and Bisky each put a finger down and are now eliminated from the game. Kurapika wins. That's not good enough. Kurapika, just let it go. No, Gon, this is your fault, you dragged us here. Kurapika, are you feeling okay? No, I'm not okay. Kurapika, I'm sorry, but it's just a game. Kurapika lunged at Gon, being caught by Lirio before he could make contact. Gon, you've driven my boyfriend insane. I didn't mean to. Kurapika continued to thrash about in Lirio's arms, yelling incoherently. I'm going to take him home now. That's probably for the best. I'll never forgive you for this, Gon. I'll never forgive any of you for this. Lirio dragged Kurapika out of the house while everyone stared at each other in silence. This was a fun game, we should play again. I'm going home now. Everyone went their separate ways, agreeing to never play Put a Finger Down again. For now. After a glass of wine, Kurapika released his grudge against Gon for forcing him to play this game. Hope you enjoyed the video.